It's always a blessing to be involved in the Bible Institute ministry. Speaking as someone that has been teaching the Bible survey course to the students, I can share many testimonies of what God has been doing in the lives of the different students. It's always a blessing to see the transformation happening right before my eyes. You see them coming in at the beginning of the year, and then halfway through the semester, you're beginning to see those aha moments, even in the expressions of their faces, as they get to delve into God's word and see new truths that not only are, changing their minds, but beginning to change their relationships in their lives. I'll give you an example of one student in particular. This student, his name is Mande. He came from the western part of Uganda, runs a church, he's a pastor of a church, but at the point we met him in western Uganda through our local church ministries, he expressed the fact that he had never had any Bible training. You can imagine, this is someone that is overseeing a number of Christians that come to his church. And so we, worked out something, and Mande was able to come to the Bible Institute. And after one semester, the first semester of his attending the Bible Institute, he went back home, of course, during the break. And I began to see pictures that he was sending to me. And he's sending me pictures of him doing something that he was not doing before. He had added evangelism as part of his church, ministry. And he comes from a mountainous area, and he was standing on one of the mountains with a megaphone, sharing the gospel to the people who are living on the mountains. And this is something that he began to do on a daily basis as he shared the gospel, and the voice was reaching the different homes. And within a few days, he started sending me pictures of these people that God saved as a result of his, open air evangelism in the mountain using a megaphone. And he was baptizing them in the river that was passing in between these mountains, and he was sharing, before he came to the Bible Institute, he didn't know the need for people to be evangelized to and the need for them to live in obedience in being baptized. Right there is an example of life change. Someone that came in oblivious of what, the Bible would say about evangelism, and yet was pastoring a church, but now has gone and taken a step further in baptizing the people that he's been sharing the gospel with. And numerous stories from this very gentleman about his life and his homestead changing, his children being involved in ministry now. That's the ministry that the Bible Institute is involved in. It's not just a matter of bringing them in and equipping them with God's word so that they can, teach it better to other people, but it is affecting their lives and their lifestyles. That's the life change that you are supporting us in instilling in the lives of the different students that God brings out. Thank you very much, and God bless you as you keep on investing in this wonderful life-changing